a few minutes can give you valuable information.
Exactly.
You can learn a lot in 5 minutes. I wish that we would have had somebody when I got out that would have done this.
Right, right. Well, you know, all my family, you know, like I was talking to you earlier, my grandpas, my uncles, they all served in the wars. They all served in, you know, like Vietnam and World War II and things like that. And the DAV was there for them.
The DAV was, to be honest, they were the only ones there for me.
Right.
Because the other veterans organizations really didn't classify Vietnam as a war.
Exactly.
And so the DAV was there. They are the ones that took the time out, went through the process, went through the steps, and told me exactly what was what. I mean, I didn't know nothing when I came back.
And I'm sure that there's a lot of people right now that don't. You know, that's why we're trying to reach out to them and trying to help them. And, you know, do you all have, like, certain times that you meet, like members meeting?
We have meetings on the third Thursday of each month at 6 o'clock. The men and the ladies, we have an auxiliary.
Okay.
So it's the ladies. It's not called an ladies auxiliary no more. It's just auxiliary because they have expanded their membership to include men now.
Right.
So the sons can be members of the auxiliary. And it's the third Thursday of each month. They're at the DAV building. And we start at 6 o'clock because if you come at 6 o'clock, you get fit, let me put it that way.
Right. Well, you know, there's so many things that you help the people with, and a lot of people don't even realize that. It's not just the medical, it's getting their pensions, you know.
We try to stay active if we can. We have a school program where we go to combined with another chapter. Mm-hmm. It's a joint thing. We have honor guards to give a veteran their last rites.
Right.
We have, at our chapter, we have a VA-sponsored clinic that comes down once a week and helps veterans with combat issues.
Exactly.
With PTSD. And so we don't just sit around and not do nothing.
Right. Well, you know, there's a lot of young people from this area that are in the forces right now. And when they come back home and they get honorably discharged or whatever, they need some counseling. They need somebody to talk to. You know?
That's what we want.
They're all new at this.
That's exactly what we want because faced with the World War II veterans are about gone.
Right.
The Korean veterans are about gone. The Vietnam veterans are not far behind. We're all in our 60s and 70s.
Right.
So the younger generation has to take over.
Exactly.
And I know how they feel, the way I felt. Didn't really want to associate with nobody, but we want them to feel welcome. Mm-hmm. We don't want them to feel out of place. We want them, they're our brothers and sisters.
Right. Now this is targeted for the military.
Right.
But what about the National Guard?
The National Guard has, since Persian Gulf, the National Guard has been activated a whole lot. So they do have federal benefits too.
Very good.
Maybe not the same ones as a veteran who had spent 2 years on active duty, mm-hmm. but they do have a lot of benefits that they're not aware of.
Exactly. So, you know, I know a lot of people that have served in the National Guard in the London and also the Barberville area, mm-hmm. and they might not know this.
Most of them don't. Myself, along with Bertram Baker, who was our 5th District Commander, went to the London Reserve Center, or the National Guard Center now, mm-hmm. and we talked to them, the young people over there, because 98% of them were National Guard, and they had no idea that they could do this and that they could do that. There's certain education benefits they're entitled to. There's certain medical benefits they're entitled to.
Right.
They can claim injuries that happened while they were on active duty during that mm-hmm. period. So they don't know.
Exactly. And you know, that's why we're trying to get the message out today. If you're watching this, once again, we want to give these numbers out. You need to call Mr. Bob Ellison if you are a veteran and have some questions, don't know how to get your claims, don't know how to even the process of it. He's willing to talk to you. His number is 877-1308. And we're so glad that, you know, we can help the community in this fashion.
I'm glad that you're taking time to do it.
Right.
Because we've been needing this for a long time.
There's a lot of people out there, and they might be suffering today, and when they don't have to be, because they can get the help they need.
there are a lot of people, for one reason or another, that are in that shape. I've got a lot of friends of mine the same way.
Right.
And they're just now finding out that they can file claims and they can do this, or they can use the VA hospital. And so that's what I want to do. I want to get.
Right.
I don't care if you're a World War II veteran. I don't care if you're an Afghanistan veteran. I don't care if all you did was go into service and spend 93 days. If
Exactly.
you got honorable discharge, come and see me.
And you know, there's a lot of veterans that are out in the community and doing things for the community. Even right now, you know, they're out helping little kids and they're out raising money for events and things like that. And we need to get behind our veterans.
Yeah, it's important to stand behind the veterans.